Broadcasting and Video Productions program.
The VVP program.
Bates Technical College.
I went to Bates Technical College back in 1986.
Join Bates Technical College. So what makes the VVP program at Bates so unique? We're the only program that's out in the Tacoma area doing live sports, live cooking shows.
So the students that come into the program immediately in the first week are putting their hands on equipment. They're going out and doing remote productions. A lot of people that are sitting at home probably don't even think about what does it take to actually produce a program. So they're just sitting watching the screen and going, the magic is happening and it's wonderful. But it's amazing how much stuff has to go into producing and creating content and creating packages.
Broadcasting and Video Productions program has impacted my career because it taught me a lot of hands-on learning that maybe I wouldn't have gotten out of four-year college. Day one, we jumped in and did a production right away, so I got a lot of experience. It taught me how to work with people, it taught me how to collaborate and take feedback. It taught me a lot of skills that I still use today.
I would recommend Bates to anybody willing to pursue their education, especially in this industry. So the resources here are just immaculate. There's a lot of experiences that you're able to go through and learn. It's a safe environment to learn. There's a lot of trial and error. There's a lot of departments that you're able to learn through. You have audio, camera work, you have TDing, directing, producing. Like they really put you, like they really test your limits and you're able to grow. Like the people here know what they're doing, and they're gonna do everything they can to really get you to that point where you need to be ready for the work field by the time you're ready and graduate.
Happen by magic. The students can come in here, and it doesn't matter. You don't know how to turn on a camera, we're going to teach you how to do that. If you know how to turn on a camera, but you don't really know how to shoot an interview, we're going to teach you how to do that. Wonderful thing, man. This stuff is fun. Why would you want to do this? This is awesome. That's my superpower. And welcome to tonight's matchup here at Pierce College. My name is Ken Whitcoat. Thank you for joining us this evening. We've got a good game set up for you tonight with an invitational round of matches between four different teams from in the area. This is called the Rainier Invitational, the Pierce Raiders Invitational, anyway. And for our first matchup tonight, these are all going to be the men's matchups. And our first matchup tonight is between the Blue Mountain and Clackamas. And we will be going through the starting lineups here in just a few moments. This is actually the first game of the season, actually, for Blue Mountain. And so their record is consequently 0-0. And Clackamas is actually just, this will be their actual third game. They're 1-1. They lost on November 15, 104-83 to Centralia. Their leading scorer in that game was Sam Lewis at 18 points. And Colton Blackham was 14 points. Colton is returning from last year's roster, one of the leading scorers on the team. And then Lincoln Sauterwaite also leading some scoring there with 14 points. November 19th was their most recent game, and they actually won that game 104-64 over Corbin JV. And Luke Bingham, 28 points, 13 rebounds. And Lincoln Stutterwaite was at 19 points. So we should have a pretty good game tonight. These teams are pretty much matched up. And one of the teams, the Clackamas, is from Oregon, and Blue Mountain is, I think, also from the Oregon area. So I should have probably looked that up before we started this game. So anyway, we got about 3 minutes to go before we go to the starts here in the lineup. So I think what we're going to do is take a quick break, and then we'll come back with the starting lineups. Thanks for joining us. Once again, I'm Ken Whitko. We'll be right back.
The day that JD was injured, I had woke up to a odd phone call. It was the military calling to tell me that he had stepped on an IED.
The day I got injured, she got wounded as well. And the veterans wouldn't be the men that we are.
The day that JD was injured, I had woke up to a odd phone call. It was the military calling to tell me that he had stepped on an IED.
The day I got injured, she got wounded as well. And the veterans wouldn't be the men that we are and the women that we are today if it wasn't for our better half helping us every direction we go.
Find the nonprofits that support veterans. Offer your time if you don't have the financial resources to offer. There's always a way to help.
Visit saluteheroes.org to learn more.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Turn on the mic. So anyway, welcome back to Pierce College. We are about ready to start this one. We're going to get through the starting lineups. This matchup is between Blue Mountain, which is in Pendleton, Oregon, and also visiting from Oregon is Clackamas Cougars. This should be a good matchup. I'm Ken Whitko. We're here with the broadcast video production program, putting on these live productions for you folks, and hopefully you'll enjoy the presentation by all of our crew members and camera people and our directors and our producers and our audio people, and our students are learning quite a bit here. So I think what we're going to first do is have the starting lineups. And so
good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2025 Men's Basketball Raiders Classic.
Actually, let me start with the starting with the
Blue Mountain Timberwolves, the Clackamas Cougars, the Edmonds Tritons, and
as I'm just listening to what they're going to go to next.
tonight's tip-off game will feature the visiting Timberwolves of Blue Mountain Community College against the home Cougars.
Now the Timberwolves, and we're going to actually start with the national anthem here. So I'll not be talking.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars through
And once again, a nice rendition of the national anthem as we get ready for the starting lineups. The visiting Timberwolves will start off with the lineups, and according to what I have, a 5'10" point guard out of Kennewick, number 0, Jesse Tijerina from Kennewick. A 6'5" forward guard, Xavier Kelly, number 3, he's from Anchorage, Alaska. And number 14, a 6'1" guard from Boise, Idaho. From Howard, Texas, Jacob Campbell. And number 15, Zane Nichols, who's a forward sophomore. He's 6'5" from Cambridge, Idaho. And rounding out the 5, we have a 6'2" forward guard from Lapua, Idaho, Elias Yearout. That'll round out the 5. Starting for the Timberwolves. Now for the Clackamas Cougars. Number 12, Jakari Combs is a guard. He's a sophomore. He's 6'2". He's from Happy Valley, Oregon, by way of Nelson High School. Also a 6-foot point guard, a sophomore, Colton Blackham from West Jordan, Utah, from West Jordan High School. Number 15, also 6'4" sophomore from Salem, Oregon, Connor Ortel, number 23. And number 32, a forward, he's 6'3", from Pleasant View, Utah, by way of Weber High School, Luke Bingham. And number 33, Tremaine Anderson, he's a forward, freshman, he's 6'7", from Las Vegas, Nevada, at Las Vegas High School. And that rounds out the top 5 for Clackamas. As, again, the Blue Mountain, this was going for the Timberwolves, this is their first game of the year, so see if they've got any rust going on there. And both these teams came up from Oregon to be a part of this weekend. There'll be 2 games today, 2 tomorrow, and then 2 more on Sunday. We will be covering all of them, and they will be playing all against each other. And here we go with the tip. And the tip is going to go to, wow, nice speed around the corner. What a nice tip that was. And Connor Hotel. Oh, we didn't start the game clock. So nothing moved on that one. So we should be down about 3 or 4 seconds, 5 seconds. But that was a great tip and a score by Connor Hotel. Connor Ortel had averaged 3.2 points a game last year. And so not sure, we're trying to figure out what, there it is. So we get the clock set up correctly. We got 19 minutes, 49 seconds. They're still trying to get it to work. And 26 seconds on the, nope, 28. We're going back to 28 and 26, and I don't know exactly. So 1954, so we'll start the clock, and the shot clock is still not going. Oh, now it's going. And there we go. So, and the ball is going to get thrown away by Blue Mountain. It's going to be a turnover. Some pretty brutal defense right there by Clackamas. Clackamas, again, is 1-1, so they've had a couple of games to get kind of warmed up. There's a drive to the basket and a pitch out to Ortel, and wow! Ortel just hits the first 5, and then now another turnover by Blue Mountain. Timberwolves looking a little shaky right about now. Very early going here. Looks like the shot clock's going to be reset to 20 seconds. Ortel is off the mark on that one. Blue Mountain will get the rebound quickly up the court. Nice drive, left-handed lay-in by
Jacob Campbell for two.
Jacob Campbell. And 6-7 shot from outside is off the mark. But Oratel gets the rebound. Drive around and nice. And a foul. It looks like that's going to count. The foul is going to be on 23. Looks like it was 23. That'll be.
Fouls on Isis Euro. First personal.
That's Urau's first personal. Blue Mountain will get the rebound. And a three-pointer from outside, but we got a foul on the three-point shot. That foul is going to be on Zane Nichols. Excuse me, that foul is going to be on Colton Blackham. Colton Blackham is one of their leading scorers, and that's his first personal. And Jacob Campbell's going to go to the line for three. He misses the first one. Second one is up and also is off the mark. One shot. And misses all three of them, with Clackamas Oratel getting the rebound. Drive to the basket, step out, step back, and off the mark. Blue Mountain will get the rebound. And a turnover and a quick up the court to Anderson. Anderson's going to drive to the basket, 6-7. And gets that over. And we got a quick timeout. This is going to be a 30-second timeout for the
Tremaine Anderson for two.
Blue Mountain. Probably a little bit rusty.
Swire Coca-Cola is the official beverage and vending partner of Raider Athletics. Have a Coke and a smile. Hampton Inn and Suites of DuPont is your best choice for a quality hotel experience in the Lakewood area. Enjoy a
So in the early going here, 9-2. Clackamas is certainly looking a little sharper right now. Blue Mountain has had a few turnovers. And now we got a bit of a trapping press, trying to maybe disrupt Blue Mountain even more. Clackamas is really all over this, but a quick dip inside, but a miss. And Anderson with the rebound. Clackamas quickly up the court. Nice pass underneath, and a foul. Foul's going to be on Yearout. That's going to be Yearout's second foul.
Fouls on number 23, Elias Yearout.
That's probably not what they want right away. Only 3 minutes gone in this half. Yearout already has a second personal. Blackham will be going to the line for two. First one bounces out. You're out. We'll take a break. The second one is off. Also, Blue Mountain will get the rebound. Going to have a foul, a reaching foul on Oratel. That's his first personal. Just toss out and a little dip inside, but still can't get it. Oratel's going to get the rebound. Quickly up the court, looking for the lay-in, looking for the drive. Nice underhand shot.
Colton
Blackham gets another one, and then a steal. Blackham's got the court. Anderson and Ortel's looking at the nice pass off. What a great play that was. Luke Bingham. As the scoring is being passed quite around a little bit, everybody's getting into this one for Clackamas. They are really going after the trap. That's several fouls already in this quarter, and at one shot clock at 1. Had to shoot. Blue Mountain missed up the court, and another nice pass, another fast break. Clackamas looking really sharp right now, up 15-2 here in the early going. Getting triple teamed in the middle. And a nice step away shot, but still, Blue Mountain can't quite get a shot off, but Clackamas throws the ball away. Now a drive, nice pass. Finally gets Jacob Campbell will get his second basket. Actually, he's the only one who scored for Blue Mountain. And a nice play, nice drive. Number Jakari Combs will score that one. We're going to get a quick timeout. And we are going to have a quick timeout here, so not sure exactly how long of a timeout it is. And we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back.
We said we'd never break the 3-second rule. Never do that. And never become a minivan mom.
Hey, Chris.
As parents, we say never a lot, but never happens. So when you say you'd never leave your child in a hot car, know it can happen. Before you leave the car, always stop, look, lock.
So we are back. 19 seconds to go in this one. I shouldn't say in this one, in this timeout. The score is 17-4 with the Cougars from Clackamas handing the Timberwolves a little bit of a lesson here. The Cougars have 4 fouls. The Timberwolves have 3 fouls. They've still just got a few ticks under 15 minutes left in this half. Blue Mountain will take the ball out. We got a full court press going on now by Clackamas. Pass underneath, and nice pass, but good defense, but got a foul on number 24. That's Jaden Thompson.
24, Jaden Thompson, his first personal.
That's his first personal, and to the line is going to go Ezra Carter. Ezra Carter is 6'2", freshman out of Wilsonville, Oregon. Misses the first one. Second one is up and good by Carter. Blue Mountain trying to the press, but man, what a nice play. And the alley-oop and kind of an easy score. That was break the press right there. Very, very well done by Clackamas. And an arm bar. That's Oratel. He's going to have the push. One of the emphasis this year by officials is you're not allowed to arm check or hand check or arm bar or whatever you want to call them. That you're not allowed to do that. It used to be in the past you could do an arm bar kind of check, but not anymore. So 19-5 and up and in. That's Xavier Kelly, a 6'5" from Anchorage, Alaska, is going to get the basket, and then he's going to get another shot. Out goes Oratel, and in comes for Clackamas. We're going to get a shot here from Kelly. Kelly's 3 points are up and good. I don't know the number that just came in. Clackamas has I have a roster right now, and number 18 is not on my roster, and that's who came into the. Oh, sorry, that's number 10. So that was Lennon Greenleaf. I can see. I'm good. I'm all right. And that's a dribble off of the leg of Jaden Thompson. That's a turnover for Clackamas. In the game comes Combs for Clackamas, and out will go Thompson, sorry. Another full court press for Clackamas. More of a man-to-man full court press. Clackamas playing some tough defense here. We're down 10 on the shot clock. 8 seconds now. 5 seconds. And here comes a huge Stephon Curry shot, NBA shot, and off the mark. Quickly up the court. And it's Anderson driving around looking for the shot, and he gets fouled. That foul is going to be on Leighton Bess. Nope, maybe that's on Peyton Fowler.
24, Peyton Fowler, first personal.
That's Peyton Fowler's first, and he's a 6'7" forward freshman from Henderson, Nevada. Anderson's first shot up and good. Second one is off. 20-8 here with about 13 minutes left to go in this half. Quick pass underneath, looking for the open shot. Ten left on the shot clock. Quick split and looking to drive and a fadeaway and a nice shot by Jacob Campbell.
Fouls on number 13, Zachary Smith.
Zachary Smith is going to get the blocking foul. Zachary Smith's first personal foul. Xavier Kelly's going to stay in the game, and out is going to Peyton Fowler is going to be coming out. Nice step over, crossover move, but couldn't make the basket. But we're going to get a foul on number 13. And we're going to get 2 shots. Zachary Smith's second foul.
Fouls on number 13, Zachary Smith. Lincoln Satterthwaite to the line to shoot 2. His second personal.
Satterthwaite actually is a sophomore and averaged 3.6 points per game last year for Clackamas. Colton Blackham has averaged 15.4. Their second shot is up and good. 22-10. Clackamas in command. Nice toss underneath, and then off of Peyton Fowler, dribbled it off of his foot, out of bounds. Another turnover. Clackamas will take the ball. We got a full court press going on. Looking for the trap. Clackamas is doing a very good job breaking the press. And the ball gets stolen. And we're going to get a jump. Oh, no, we're going to get a travel. And the shot clock, the possession error was going to favor Clackamas. We're going to reset the shot clock to 20. So the official just explained that the reason that was not a jump ball was because the Blue Mountain player actually rolled over, and that is correct. I thought it was going to be a travel right away because he rolled, but a little bit of a late call, but it's the correct call. Blocked there. Nice block by Jakari Combs. Excuse me, I said that wrong. Not sure who. I think Jakari Combs got blocked. Nice pass underneath. Nice hesitation. What a great play that was. Luke Bigham. He scored his 6th point right now. He's leading all scorers. Luke Bigham. Nice drive underneath, but Fowler can't get the ball to drop. Clackamas quickly up, looking for the ball underneath. And nice trying to get that to. That's going to be a Blue Mountain ball because Clackamas player was out of bounds and then stepped in, but before he could get position inside the court, in the court of play, he actually had touched the ball. So that will mean the ball is going to go out of bounds, and Blue Mountain will get it. Quick pickup. Clackamas has got another steal and a 3-point off. Hasn't been too many, maybe 1 or 2 that I can remember, but that one was not on. But quickly up the court, nice step over dribble, and a score there by Lincoln Bess. 24-12. And another 3-pointer way off. Out, and another 3-pointer. I just said I didn't have too many 3-point shots, and now just 3 in a row by Clackamas. And missed him. Here's another deep 3-point NBA 3-pointer, and that one's also off. 4 in a row that Clackamas missed. A 3-point shot, air ball. I don't think that was tipped. It's going to be Clackamas ball. Into the game comes Zane Nichols for Blue Mountain and Ezra Carter. And Ortel's going to come in for Combs. Just 10 minutes left. Half the court, or sorry, half the half is over. Ortel driving, throwing the ball out, and a drive to the basket, but off the mark. Blue Mountain with a rebound quickly up the court, looking for the play. Steal by Clackamas. And a drive, left-handed drive, and nice work by Sam Lewis. A lot of scores on Clackamas' team. Right now, of the 5 that are playing, all of them have scored at least 2 points. 3 up and in. That's another one by Xavier Kelly.
Xavier Kelly for 2 is fouled.
He is fouled, and we're going to take a timeout. So that's going to be, we're going to have a timeout. So we will come back with the score 26-14.
Personal.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
From initial logo design to finished product, whether it be embroidery, screen print,
So we're back here at Pierce College. Visiting teams from Oregon, Blue Mountain Timberwolves and Clackamas Cougars are in a battle with Clackamas leading 26-14. We take a look here at the Blue Mountain huddle. Blue Mountain this is their first game of the year. Clackamas, this is their third game. They're 1-1. Xavier Kelly will go to the line, looking for the easy 3, didn't get it, won't drop. And Lewis got the rebound. Thompson is in with the ball up at the top of the key. Ortel to Anderson to Thompson. Nice pass underneath to Anderson. Anderson slips, but he still gets the ball in. Anderson is a big young man.
Anderson for 2.
Tremaine is 6'7" and nimble, actually. Ortel gets the rebound for Clackamas and quickly up the court. Clackamas really driving the ball on the rebounds. Pass underneath, what a nice pass. And Anderson is going to get another shot. I don't think they have the right number up there up on the score because Anderson is 33. They do have a 23 and 24 or 32, but not a, and Anderson's driving. What a great shot by Anderson. A great drive. And just like that, we need a timeout because suddenly the Cougars are up by a 16. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come right back.
Ask the guy. No. With the stripes.
Yeah, so we're back here. The score is 32-14. Timberwolves are down to so anyway. We got 8 minutes, 3 seconds to go here in the half. And number 33, Anderson, is leading all scorers with 9. Very balanced scoring, by the way, with Clackamas, and that's Kelly. Kelly's leading.
Xavier Kelly for 2.
Blue Mountain with 7 points. Every one of the players on the floor for Clackamas has scored at least 2 points. And there's Oratel hanging. What a shot. That looked like me when I was young. Hanging in the air there. He gets 2 more, and now he's got 9 points. I don't think they actually gave him 2 points. The foul is going to be on Anderson. I think when we went to break, it was 34-16. And I don't think they gave them. But maybe I'm wrong, because I think it was 34-16 when we started. So anyway, they'll probably figure that out at some point. First one is up and good. Here's the pass underneath, and nice defense.
Xavier Kelly for 2.
And Kelly gets another 2 points. Turnover by Clackamas. Now Timberwolves have a chance to kind of chip into this lead with about 6.5 minutes to go in the half. And a little sloppy defense there, but couldn't get the ball to drop. Clackamas will get the rebound. Ball quickly up to Oratel. And then out is Thompson on the drive. Thompson looking. Can't quite get it to drop. Gets his own rebound. And a foul by Campbell.
Jacob Campbell on the foul, his first personal.
That's his first personal foul. Campbell has 6 points, but Xavier Kelly is leading the Blue Mountain Timberwolves with 9. Drive in underneath. Out to Thompson, but I'm going to get Thompson for a travel and a turnover. Into the game comes Jesse Torino. Torino. I know I'm destroying their names, and I apologize. But (34-20), just a few ticks over, under 6 minutes left in the half. And got an offensive foul on number 23. You're out's going to be his third personal. And that was a little bit of a good acting call there. You've got to be careful now in basketball. I don't know if it is in the college, but certainly in high school, you cannot flop, pretend like you got knocked down. There certainly was contact there. Again, 34-20. Cougars on top. Deep three by Clackamas, and it's off, but the rebound by Clackamas. Now drive, pass, nice pass. And probably a good foul there by Bess. That's his first.
Brings Connor Ortel to the line to shoot.
Ortel is going to go to the line to shoot 2. Ortel has 9 points, now 10. Ortel averaged 13.2 points per game last year. Second one is off, but we got a lane violation. Some kind of a lane violation that I couldn't tell what happened. Couldn't tell what happened there, but that's nice defense by Clackamas. The end of the game is coming. Jakari Combs to relieve Jaden Thompson. Shot clock is going to be reset to 29. That's what we're waiting for. And a three-pointer off the mark. Rebound. Oratel quickly up the court, but almost stolen, and good defense there by Blue Mountain. A foul's going to be, got a little bit desperate there, had to throw the ball in, but it's going to be a foul on number 20, Ezra Carter.
First personal.
That's his first personal.
Lincoln Satterthwaite to the line and shoot two. Excuse me, one foul.
Going to shoot 1 and 1. First one's off, and therefore, and a rebound. Clackamas, that rebound went really long. They've got to reset the shot clock. Having quite a bit of problems with the shot clock. I'm not sure why it's only at 17. He just hit the rim, and then they called. Nice pass. Should have been, oh, step over, little European step over, and that's Colton Blackham. Colton Blackham had 15, was averaging 15.4. Right now he's just got 6 in the first half. And Clackamas with a quick rebound and up. Very disciplined team. Blackham looking to drive and gets a foul. Foul's going to be on Ezra Carter.
Ezra Carter.
That's going to be his second foul.
Media timeout.
We got a media timeout here, so we're going to take a quick break with the score 37-20. We'll be right back.
Where did the time go? I don't know how I got here.
You've done the hard part. You quit smoking. Now do the easy part and get scanned for lung cancer. If you smoked, you may still be at risk, but early detection could save your life. Talk to your doctor and learn more at savedbythescan.org.
And we are at 37-20. We are the crew from Bates Technical College, all of our camera operators and our directors and TD and AD and all of our students producing this. I'm one of the instructors. The other instructor is Ace Wheeler. And we just have a very awesome crew out here producing these games, doing things that no other college in the Northwest is doing, just us. So they get to learn something that certainly isn't going to go away anytime soon. That's live production. First shot is up and good by Blackham. Blackham now has 7 points. Everybody on the court for Clackamas has scored. The second one up and good. 39-20. I think it should be 41 because I think they missed 2 points, but I'm not the official scorer. Clackamas underneath, and nice spin move there by Fowler.
Peyton Fowler for 2.
Ortel looking to drive. He gets pushed. Easy call. And Leighton Bess, can't believe it, but that was an easy call. Pushing, shot, pushing.
Bess on the foul, his second
It'll be two shots. Yep, because we're at the 10 fouls. It'll be 2 shots for Ortel. First one is up and good. Kelly is going to come back into the game, replacing Bess. The second one is off Ortel. Campbell is driving up the court, and it's traveling, dragged that foot. Another turnover by Blue Mountain. Clackamas up the court. We'll drive in. There's Blackcomb shooting an air ball. Yikes. Colton not hitting that three-pointer. That's, I think, 3 or 4 misses for him at the three-point line. Spin move by Fowler, and we're going to get a foul on Ortel. That's his second foul.
Fouls on number 32, Luke
Oh,
Bingham.
excuse me, that was on
First personal.
Luke Bingham.
Peyton Fowler to the line to shoot 2.
I miscalled that one. Fowler is going to be at the line to shoot 2. And he misses the first one. Into the game comes Jaden Thompson, and Blackcomb is going to take a break. 40-22 here with 3:34 to go. The second shot up by Fowler is no good. But the rebound, and a little bit of a nice hustle there by Blue Mountain, as Blue Mountain will get that turnover, and it'll actually not a turnover, just basically a rebound for Blue Mountain will get the ball. 3:32 to go. Cougars up by 18. And like that shot didn't quite go in, and obviously Ortel giving the move, throwing it out, finding an open player, and a drive, and a quick shot. Ortel gets fouled. Oh, no, he doesn't get fouled. He just gets the three-pointer.
Ortel for 3.
Finally got a three-pointer to drop. And that'll be no shot. Number 32, Luke Bingham, will catch the foul. I think that's his second.
Luke Bingham on the foul, his second personal.
Fowler will be at the line. Luke will come out, and Anderson will come in. Anderson, the 6'7" Las Vegas product. First one up and good by Fowler. Pretty quiet here in this gym. Second one up by Fowler is off, but Blue Mountain gets another rebound. Fowler tries a quick shot but misses. Anderson gets a rebound up the court for the drive by Thompson, out to Ortel. Oh, and Anderson trying to throw that into traffic. Thread the needle, but didn't get. And here's a two-pointer off the mark. And Kelly got the rebound. There's Kelly on the drive and a pivot, and nice shot by Kelly.
Xavier Kelly for 2.
Xavier has 11 points now. Just 2 minutes left here in the half. Here's a three-pointer off the mark. Blue Mountain rebound. There's Kelly driving, looking, pivoting, stuck in the center, and he's going to get a travel. Turnover by Blue Mountain. Cougars leading 43-25 over the Timberwolves. Anderson in the middle looking for the shot and open. Ortel's driving, and he will get the foul. That'll be Kelly, the 6'5" sophomore at Anchorage.
Fouls on number 3, Xavier.
That's
Kelly.
his first foul.
Brings Connor Ortel to the line to shoot 2.
Ortel's first one is up and good. Into the game comes Nichols for Blue Mountain and Greenleaf for Clackamas. Second one up and good for Ortel, who's now leading all scorers with 16 points. A little above his season average from last year just in this half. Campbell looking to drive, and he gets fouled. And that's going to be the 10th foul on Clackamas, so we're going to be shooting 2. Campbell will be at the line. Greenleaf will have his first personal. Greenleaf from Milwaukee, not Wisconsin, but Oregon. Campbell's up. First one is up and good.
David Campbell makes the first one.
And his second one is up and good. 45-27.
And number 2.
Timberwolves down by 18. Oh, and like we gonna have a foul on Campbell. Now that foul is going to be on Jacob Campbell.
Foul number 14, Jacob Campbell's second personal.
That's his second personal. To the line, going to be Bailey. I can't see his number.
Brings number 21, Bailey Kosala to the
He
line.
was trying to take the middle school line there from the free throw, not on the correct free throw line. First one up and good by Thompson. Second one is up and good too. So 47-27. Just under 1 minute to go in this one in the first half. And Campbell's going to get a push. Can't do that. I've heard some chanting, "You can't do that." But anyway, that's going to be number 24. That's his second foul. Thompson, second foul. First one up and good from Jesse Tiarina. Second one up and good. Clackamas quickly up. Just about 45 seconds left in this half. Anderson at the top of the key. Here comes the three-point shot, and it's in and good by Greenleaf.
Lennon Greenleaf for for 3.
We're gonna have a timeout, Clackamas, with 30 seconds left to go. I'm sorry, this is a 30-second timeout. Give me an opportunity just to say how much we enjoy working with the students from the Bates Technical College program. We have our camera operators. Right now we've got Alicio and Gabe, and looks like we got a former student up there right now. Used to be with us. And then we got a crew over there. Look at them waving. There's Ace giving us the salute. And then I don't know who popped up from the Jackman box. Was that Ian or somebody? I don't know. But anyway, you can see the crew there. That camera shot by Connor is on our handheld camera. And here we go. We've got a quick press going on, and Kelly is up the court quick, and a quick three-point shot and off the mark. I think he missed that so badly that Ortel couldn't get the ball, and then Anderson's going to knock that out of bounds with 13.6 to go. Cougars up by 21. And a three-pointer by Jesse Tijerino, or Rena, Tijerina. 4 seconds, 3, and a nice lay. Almost can't quite get that. And there it is. That's the end of the first half with the Cougars 50 and the Timberwolves 32. Good play there. We're going to have a 15-minute break here, but I think we're going to have some little bit of highlight reel. We take a look here at the Blue Mountain team, and there's Ortel hitting the three-point.
Being at Bates gave me opportunities that I don't think I would have had elsewhere. The broadcasting and video productions program taught me a lot of hands-on learning.
In the first week are putting their hands on equipment. They're going out and doing remote productions.
It could be anything from soldering, the circuit boards, cable making.
The impact Bates made on my life introduced me to television, discovered the full aspect of television broadcasting, from camera operation through production and switching to master control, transmission, and distribution.
So internships, so we have a lot of students that does the Tacoma Rainiers during baseball. That's a great experience for them. TVW and Olympia, government, politics, there's always going to be AV guys recording them.
What does it take to actually produce a program? The magic is happening and it's wonderful. Our students get to do that. They shoot the interviews, they shoot the B-roll.
It's a safe place to learn, it's a safe environment. There's a lot of guys who know what they're doing here, like they know their business and they're willing to pass down that wisdom. They really test your limits and you're able to grow. They're going to do everything they can to really get you to that point where you need to be ready for the work field by the time you're ready and graduate.
You'll learn a lot. We'll run you through all kinds of crazy productions, you know.
A lot of unique, wonderful things, man. This stuff is fun. Why would you want to do this? You don't know how to turn on a camera, we're going to teach you how to do that. If you don't really know how to shoot an interview, we're going to teach you how to do that. But we also go through a drone training program. You learn how to pass a Part 107 drone certification program with the FAA.
So I do have one class that's geared towards the Society of Broadcasting Engineers. It's certification called a CTO, Certified Television Operations.
If you're looking for somewhere to learn video production at the end of the day, or you just love storytelling, then I would really highly suggest Bates Technical College.
I would recommend the BVP program to anybody who's interested even a little bit in video production. It's going to teach you a lot.
The BVP program, Broadcast Video Production Program, is so unique. Nobody does what we do in the entirety of the way we do it.
Hi there, I'm Christian Leib. Are you ready for an adventure? Join me as I take you on a tour of the Point Defiance Zoo, showcasing all the incredible things you can do during your visit. Welcome to the Point Defiance Zoo, where we'll explore the 7 main biomes, including the vibrant tropical reef aquarium, the serene Asian forest sanctuary, the breathtaking Pacific Seas Aquarium, the rocky shores, the chilly Arctic tundra, the elusive Red Wolf Woods, and the fun-filled Kids Zone for the youngest visitors. Let's dive in. The Asian Forest Sanctuary. In here, you'll find the Asian elephant, the Asian small-clawed otter, the Sumatran tiger, and the Siamang. Here in the Asian Forest Sanctuary, there's only one elephant. Her name is Suki. As you continue exploring, be sure to visit the Tropical Reef Aquarium and the Pacific Seas Aquarium, home to vibrant array of fish, sharks, and other marine life. Don't miss the chance to touch tropical marine life such as sea stars, sea cucumbers, crabs, urchins, and snails. You'll be amazed. Coming out of the water, we have the rocky shores, where animals come in and out of the water, and to not miss the action, you can visit the underwater view, where you'll find the walrus, the Californian sea lion, harpo seal, and the adorable sea otters. You will also find the penguins and the puffins. And did you know sea otters have built-in pockets under their arms? That should be pretty handy. And coming next, we have the fascinating and frigid biome, the Arctic tundra, where you'll encounter the mother muskin and its calf, and the tundra's top predator, the polar bear. Interestingly, did you know that beneath their white fur, a polar bear's skin is actually black? Isn't it that something cool? Next is the captivating Red Wolf Woods. Step into this immersive habitat and experience the red wolf captivating natural behaviors, from playful interactions to hunting house up close. And did you know that they are shy wolves? And lastly, don't miss your child's favorite spot, the Kids Zone. Here, your little ones can enjoy playing and encountering a variety of adorable animals. It's a wonderful opportunity for them to interact with nature up close and have a blast at the same time. That's it for our adventure around the zoo. Hope you enjoyed the quick tour around Point Defiance Zoo. But if you would like to explore more for yourself, you can visit the Point Defiance Zoo website and reserve your tickets for your visit. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.
Where is everybody?
How should I know?
I'm just asking. boxes.
Are we alone? Welcome back to Pierce College, where we have the Rainier Classic, Holiday Classic. With right now we have two teams, the Clackamas Cougars and the Blue Mountain, the Timberwolves, from both teams from Oregon. And right now the score is 50-32. We got about 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go at halftime. So my name is Ken Whitco, and what we're going to do is take another quick break, and then we'll come back with the start of the next half.
And welcome back here to Pierce College in Pierce County, Washington. With my name is Ken Whitco, and I'm joined actually with Mr. Don Green, who is a longtime assistant with. Go ahead, Don. Tell me who you
I was a longtime assistant under Coach Bill Mendelson, who I feel was one of the best coaches in the MWAC during his tenure here.
Awesome. So we're going to have Don just give us some pointers here about some of the defense and offensive challenges and successes of both of these teams. So we're starting off here at the second half with the Cougars 50, Timberwolves 32. The first three-pointer off. The second one is in and good by Jesse Tijerina. And another three-pointer try by Clackamas is off the mark. Blue Mountain quickly up the court, down by 15, looking to get back into this game. Tijerina drives, balls out to Campbell. Anderson gets the steal, off to Blackham. Blackham dropping it off to Oratel and taking the ball back out. Anderson looking for the two-pointer. His foot was on the three-point line. Can't quite get it. Quickly up the court, Blue Mountain. Here's Campbell's three-pointer, and that's in. Quickly, Blue Mountain scores the first 6 points here in the second half to cut the lead to 12. And there's Oratel looking for the three. He answers. Oratel will have 19 points now. Lead all scorers. Kelly out to, and a three-point is off, but we got a little bit of it looked like a jump ball? Not sure. No. That's a double foul that he called on them. As a double foul, that ball will go to the possession arrow, which favors Clackamas. Not very often you see a double foul, but there it is, Don.
That is unusual. One thing I'm noticing, Ken, is both teams seems like they're throwing up a zone defense. And this early in the year, it's really difficult at times to shoot over that zone. Just because you don't know who your shooters are this early in the season.
Yeah, good point. And Kelly steps and gets 2 points. Nice pass off and out to Oratel. Underneath is Anderson. It's hard to stop Anderson, but a pass behind the basket underneath. There goes Campbell. Step over, out to Oratel. Oratel misses. But he gets the ball again, and now out to another three, but Clackamas seems a bit cold here at the beginning of the half. We're going to have a foul by Oratel. Kind of a reaching foul there, Don.
Foul at 23. Connor Oratel.
It seems like next time Clackamas comes down, they're doing a great job of passing into that zone and getting the short 10-footers rather than trying to shoot over it. And Edmonds responds by going inside, and that's an automatic 10-footer there.
Zane Nichols answers with a 2 after Oratel got his third foul. There's Campbell for the 3. Can't get it, but Anderson gets the rebound. Nicely up.
Anderson for 2.
55-42. Clackamas up by 13. Good defense there by Clackamas. Baseline. Ball out of bounds to Blue Mountain. And there's Tijerina. I cannot say his name. Tijerina gets a 3, and now down by 11. And another 3 off the mark by Clackamas. Rebound Blue Mountain. Tirahina brings up the court. Looks underneath. There's Kelly with two more. And suddenly there's going to be a timeout as Blue Mountain comes back fired up. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, Ken, Blue Mountain seems like they're getting the ball down and set before Clackamas is really getting their defense set.
So this is, they got a quick few points here to get it under double digits when they were down by 20 at one point. They're now down by 9. And coach is giving them what for on the bench. So what does Clackamas need to do?
Well, I'm just noticing a couple things. Again, Clackamas, there's a couple times that Blue Mountain scored while Clackamas was still getting down. If you're going to run a zone, you've got to get down, set up that zone before Blue Mountain gets in any kind of transition game. Point two, Clackamas seems like they have the body with Anderson to own the boards, and they need to do that on both ends.
Yeah, good point, because Anderson is 6'7", big guy, and he's got some nimble feet, and he's really good around the basket. Seems like Clackamas has kind of resorted to a lot of three-point shots rather than what really got them ahead in the game in the first place was working the basket underneath and in the zone.
Exactly. I don't think Clackamas should run a play without Anderson at least touching the ball.
And there it is. 55-46, 16:22 here to go in this game as Blue Mountain is making a surge. 2 fouls on Cougars, 1 on Timberwolves. Pretty clean opening to this second half. It looks like Anderson underneath and just can't quite get that three-footer to drop. It's Campbell with the ball out to Tirahina. Campbell looking to drive. Just gets surrounded, fade away, and that's off the mark. Anderson with the rebound. Oratel out to the corner. Underneath is Anderson. He's getting triple teamed in the middle, but he gets the ball back. Looks like what Blue Mountain decided during the halftime was, okay, that one, that was a gift. I don't know. It'll bounce off my hands and drops in.
Yeah, that's that inside play they've got to have on that zone.
Doesn't it look, though, that steal by Clackamas, that Blue Mountain is basically fell back into the zone, or into the key, as that ball's going to hit one of the stanchions. But they've kind of crowding the key so that they can't do that work in the middle or inside.
Right, they did a good job of collapsing on Anderson, because again, if he gets it in the 10-foot range, that's going to be points. So they're really an active zone. And it looks like Clackamas has shifted to man now.
Need to get a little more pressure, and Clackamas will get the steal. Driving is Oratel out to Anderson underneath, back to underneath, and there's kind of the thing that Clackamas was doing well in the first half. Got a blocking foul now on Campbell. I think that's Campbell's third.
Fouls on Colton Blackham.
Excuse me, I called him Campbell. I meant Blackham. I think I've been calling him Campbell all halftime here. We got a timeout now. And not sure how.
Media timeout.
Yeah, media timeout. So we're going to take a quick break with the Cougars 59 and Timberwolves 46. We'll be right back.
Partner of the Northwest Athletic.
Being at Bates gave me opportunities that I don't think I would have had elsewhere. The broadcasting and video productions program taught me a lot of hands-on learning.
In the first week are putting their hands on equipment. They're going out and doing remote productions.
It could be anything from soldering, the circuit boards, cable making.
The impact Bates made on my life introduced me to television, discovered the full aspect of television broadcasting, from camera operation through production and switching to masculine.
Okay, well, we're back here to Pierce College in Pierce County, Washington, just outside of Fort Steilacoom Park, which is a beautiful park here just in Lakewood, Washington. And the score here is 59-46. Don, this is turning out to be quite an exciting half.
Yeah, Blue Mountain fixed some things in the locker room, and I think it's starting to show.
Indeed. Blue Mountain will have the ball, bring it in. Lincoln Best has the ball. There's oh, that was an air ball. Anderson will end up with the ball. Out to Blackham. Blackham drives. Little 5-footer. Can't get it to drop. Clackamas is missing all those, but Anderson strong underneath.
They can't compete with Anderson on the board. Somebody's going to have to put a body on him away from the basket and let everybody else get the rebound.
Anderson is leading all scorers with, not leading all scorers, but, that's going to be a goaltend or basket interference. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, looked like he was up there a little quick.
And so that. Okay, well, we got a goaltending call, so that's going to be 2 points for the Timberwolves. So Ortel actually has 19 points for Clackamas, and he's going to get fouled by Fowler. Try and say that 3 times fast, Don. Fouled by Fowler.
Fouled by Fowler.
Connor Ortel to the line to shoot 2.
Ortel is going to shoot 2. Ortel's got 19 points, leading all scorers. First one up and good. Into the game's coming Ezra Carter, and Kelly is going to take a break. Kelly is their leading scorer, doing a nice job. Second one up for Ortel. Oh, man, that was in and out if there ever was one in and out.
And that's talking about, again, Clackamas not getting back in time to play defense.
3-pointer by Zachary Smith. Back to an 11-point lead. And a 3-pointer by Clackamas will answer. That was Sam Lewis. From Happy Valley. They're happy he got the 3. Anderson, Fowler underneath. Nice pivot move. And Ortel up high, gets the rebound. Looking for Anderson. Anderson dribbles underneath, and what was that? That was a good shot.
Yeah, you can't let him in that close.
There's not a whole lot of defense against that kind of a shot, is there? Anderson scoring and getting rebounds. And there's Sam Lewis again looking for the 3 and missing. Blue Mountain on the move. Fowler underneath. Finding wide open. Blue Mountain player gets some good defense. Ortel. Nice move by Ortel to avoid the offensive foul. Nice pass.
Very quick. Now, it seems like Blue Mountain seems still a little bit unsure of what they want to run.
Anderson against Fowler. Nice rebound, but leads them a little bit too far.
Yeah, that was a good idea, just not exceptional execution.
We're going to have no, we're not. We're just having some player changes.
Yeah, it looks like massive substitutions here.
A mass of substitutions. As my friend Don Green points out, that was Anderson is going to probably needs to take a break. Blue Mountain had gotten this down to under double digits just a couple minutes ago. And that looked, how? Well, I guess that got tipped out of bounds.
Yeah, I think they called it a...
No, that's a Blue Mountain ball apparently. But now they're back up to 18-point lead here.
Yeah, if Blue Mountain's going to really make a run, now's the time when they've got to do that and at least cut it to single digits.
Underneath the Kelly, really good defense actually. Kelly gets his own rebound, but that was a tough shot right there.
So it looks like part of their game plan is to feed it low and clear out and let him do his moves.
Shot by Lewis, and that's up and good. That's a Happy Valley product. That drains another 3, and he's got 10.
Now again, down to the post, isolating the big man, and
yeah, that's. That's good offense right there, right?
You know, they really need to take advantage of the fact that Anderson is taking a breather right now.
And yet on the bench, the Cougars have increased their lead to 19 points. And the first one is up and misses for Zane Nichols.
Zane Nichols to the line. Shoot 2.
Nichols' second shot is up and a nice roll. 54-72.
Now Blue Mountain got back incredibly quickly that time, and kind of forcing Clackamas to actually run their offense.
Really playing that zone defense. Looking for the trap. And Tireen misses off the front of the rim. There's Lewis looking for another 3, and wow, Lewis is hot. This is his third three-pointer. Man, he's come on. Who is this kid?
They may have to play someone on him.
Yeah, when you're feeling it, man. And nice step over by Lewis. Kelly. Not sure that was supposed to be a pass.
Looked like, yeah, he picked up a free ball and took it home.
And we got a foul on number 13. We got a media timeout. So with the score 75-54, we're going to take a quick break. We're back here at Pierce College. I'm Ken Whitco. I'm here with Don Green. And Don, what is your background real quick?
Yeah, essentially basketball-wise, I coached high school for a number of years. Dropped by Pierce College one summer just to help out in the summer league, and 12 years later I decided to pull the pin.
Yeah, it's one of those volunteer things that just sort of gets in your blood and you can't quite give it up. So 12 years you were there. So
absolutely, it keeps you young, and the young men are just such great individuals with most counts.
All right, 75-56, 9:24 here to go in the second half. And Lewis will be at the line for Clackamas. And the left-hander gets the first one to drop. Now they're Cougars back up by 20. Second one is off the front of the rim. And got a reaching foul, though, by Lewis.
Now, occasionally, if Clackamas puts that type of pressure on, Blue Mountain's going to have to take advantage of it on the fast break. They're going to have to get the ball down where it's a 3-on-2 or a numbers game for them.
Campbell will bring the ball up. I wouldn't even try to say Bailey's last name. The three-point shot is off. It's air ball. Clackamas with the rebound, quickly up the court. Thompson to Lewis, and Lewis can't quite get it to drop. And a reaching foul by Greenleaf.
Fouls on number 10, Lennon Greenleaf.
That's Greenleaf's second foul. Nice drive. Year out has not been very.
Year out for 2.
He hasn't been very effective because he got 2 fouls almost in the first 2 minutes of the game.
Well, that's difficult. That makes you play careful, and that's not a good way to play.
Plus, he had to be on the bench quite a while. So Lewis with the long three-pointer. No, just a little outside of his range. Nice fake, and
looks like we
got a foul, reaching foul.
Looks like a foul on the white. Close to a jump ball, but
Zane Nichols.
Zane Nichols is going to get the foul. That's his first foul for the Blue Mountain.
Yeah, I really don't see anyone that's in foul trouble at this point to where they shouldn't be able to play aggressively.
Greenleaf, the shot looked pretty, but it was off the back of the rim. Kind of what they call brick. Good defense by Lewis in the game is going to be Tirahina. Man, Don, I'm destroying the names. I know it.
Yeah,
why can't they all just be named Green?
Or call him our friend number 12. Or
nice step through, but can't finish.
Yeah, that was the way it was drawn up. Except you've got
to finish.
Put it over. Yeah. Now it's looking like Blue Mountain has changed into a man defense.
Nice fake. Nice fake and lay-in by Thompson.
Thompson for 2.
You know, that was difficult, Kim, because the offense had beaten his man. He needed help to come over and stop that drive.
Nice.
That was a nice spin move, just wouldn't drop.
That foul's going to be on Combs, and Combs can't believe it. I always get a big kick out of watching players after they get a foul.
You know, I played in high school and college and never committed a foul.
Yep, I agree with you, man. The first one is up and good by
second person.
Tirahina. I actually officiate high school basketball, so high school, middle school, any Pierce County games. So second one up and good.
Yeah, I got called for 3 or 4 a game, but never committed one.
Wow, late call there. But that foul is going to be on number 14, Jacob Campbell.
Yeah, it looked like he got him on a quick reach while he was trying to get away.
That's his third foul. So really we've got 4 fouls on Year Out, who really had 2 in the first 2 minutes, and then 3 fouls for the rest. Nobody else has, well, we do have Jaden Thompson with 4 fouls for Clackamas, but still just 7 fouls and 5 fouls, except this is going to add 1. It's going to be 6 fouls now on the Timberwolves.
Fouls on Jacob Campbell.
You know, they may not enjoy it, but the foul situation may force them back into the zone. You've got 2 players with more than 5 minutes left. It's got 4 fouls, so.
Yeah, and Campbell is one of their higher scorers. In fact, he might be leading the whole team. He now has to come out with 4 fouls. First one is up and good by Combs.
Ari Combs shooting 2.
Rebound to Blue Mountain. Haven't been able to chip back into this lead that went down to 9 at one point. That foul is going to be a reaching foul by Combs. Oh no, I called it wrong.
Fouls on number 24, Jaden Thompson.
That's Jaden Thompson's
3rd personal.
3rd. Oh, I think I said he had 4, but I think it's only 3rd.
Lead best to the line to shoot 2.
You know, I think Blue Mountain, that post-up isolation, at least with the players that Clackamas has in now, should be pretty effective for them.
Yeah, and got a little bit of a stumbling foul there. That foul is going to be on Zachary Smith, and that's Smith's 4th foul.
Yeah, Blue Mountain's getting in a little bit of personnel issue now.
Fouls on number
Yeah, with 6:33 to go in the game, you kind of have to get and you're down by almost, well, you're depending on these shots, you're down by 19 right now. You got to get your star players in there because you only got 6 minutes to get back into it, right?
Right, exactly.
That's off. Got to.
Looks like we had a lane violation.
Yep, got a lane violation on Greenleaf. The official saying he broke the plane before the ball hit the rim, and the ball's got to hit the rim before that player can move past the 3-point line and free throw line.
You know, that should be a rule if these kids can't watch the NBA play because on free throws they get in there and camp.
Yeah. Well, the ones in the lane, they can move into the lane before the ball hits the rim, but the ones outside of the lane can't.
Right.
So, but there's a lot of things that happen in the NBA that I think, what in the world? One of them is traveling. I just can't believe how much. Oh, I thought that ball was going to go out of bounds.
It's called a Euro step, Ken.
Oh, yeah. And in European steps, you get 4 or 5 steps.
That was a nice series of passes there. Ball barely hit the ground.
Sierra for 2.
Clackamas is about ready to do another mass jump ball. Good defense by Blue Mountain there. Anderson's coming back, and Ortel's coming back. I think their starters are jumping back in.
Looks like they're going to try to close this out.
Possession arrow favors the Cougars with that team fouls at 8, so they'll be shooting. Blue Mountain will be shooting 1-1 at this point. So will Clackamas, unless it's shooting fouls, sorry.
And a foul there.
No shot. That means the ball's going to go out underneath. Foul is on number 5.
Fouls on
Len Bess.
3rd personal.
Yeah, caught him on the ground really early. Now again, 24 for Blue Mountain doesn't have to get the rebound. He just has to make sure that Anderson doesn't get it.
Yeah, the Fowler has got his hands full with Anderson's. And the game is coming. Campbell, they've got to have their lead scorer back in. First one is up and good by Thompson.
I mean, the score's quite a margin, but it's still optimistically winnable for either team. 5 minutes is plenty of time to get things done.
This is true. Got to have some strong defense and not throw the ball away, right?
Exactly.
Anderson's nice pass there by
Anderson.
Now that was a good pass by Blue Mountain there. They've got to get that ball down quickly, and the result there was obviously an easy score.
Does this require Oratel? I was going to say, should they?
Oratel.
We'll get that one, but should Clackamas be trying to kind of burn the clock a little bit here, or they just keep playing?
You know, with this type of margin, you kind of dance with the girl that brought you. And that means, you know, keep playing the same kind of game that gave you the 20-point lead.
Ural just scores 2, and it's 84-68. And Oratel is going to get the blocking foul.
Connor Oratel to the line.
Officials are going to have a question. There was a question, but it's going to be a shooting foul.
Fouls on Peyton Fowler's second personal.
Fowler's second personal foul.
Third.
Yeah, it's really difficult to draw a block, I think, this early in the season because you're not reading the players far enough away from the basket to get there and get set.
All right, looks like we're going to get a quick timeout here.
Timeout on the floor.
And we'll come back right after this break.
Streaming and video archiving platform for the NWAC. You can watch nearly all NWAC content.
And just could not win.
Yeah, so we're back here at Pierce College with Clackamas ahead of the Timberwolves here, 84-68. Don, is there any chance that Blue Mountain can get back into this?
Blue Mountain has to get the ball down. They have to open a transition game and get the ball down and score before Clackamas can get that defense set. On defense, everybody's going to help on the ball. If your man doesn't have the ball and isn't close to the ball, you need to help on the ball.
So Oratel will go to the line to shoot 2 with 4:21 left in this game. 18 fouls on the Cougars, 19 fouls on the Timberwolves. Right now they're in the 1-1, unless of course they're shooting the ball. Oratel's first shot is up and in. Oratel's got 23 points now. His average from last season was 13.2, so he's quite ahead of his second one up and good.
Free throws.
You know, that year makes a big difference, I think.
Just the maturity and what you learn and
what you see, and I would imagine he put in some work over the summer.
And Campbell drops a 3.
Jacob Campbell for 3.
Good steal. That was a good play, not letting Anderson get the ball, not touch the ball.
As you had said, just denying the ball to Anderson, or denying Anderson the ball. And Anderson, he can't quite get the hand on that. That was going to look pretty.
That's called fourth quarter legs, Ken.
Just don't quite have the spring that you did in the first quarter,
exactly.
First half. That foul's going to be on, looks like Blackham.
Yeah, 15.
Foul was on Colton Blackham.
Blackham averaged 15 points last year. He's only got 8 in this game. First one up and good from Campbell. Campbell has 17. Campbell averaged 7 points last year. A couple of the high scoring players from last year are not here this year. We got a 30-second timeout coming with 3:27 to go. Cougars are 86. Timberwolves are 73. And Don, this is, we take a look at the Clackamas huddle. Looks like they need to pan the camera right a little bit because it's. So what is the coach telling Clackamas right now?
You know, I would guess, just by his motions and that, he was talking about, again, moving the feet, covering the man before he gets the ball, playing the passing lane, just being aggressive these last 3 minutes without wasting energy or activity.
And Blue Mountain, what do you think this coach is telling them now?
Blue Mountain, again, they need to get the ball to the man ahead so that they can open their offense open much more quickly and have more options.
Well, are they down by 13 and still plenty of time, right?
Oh, with 3 minutes, again, that's 1 minute I'd be nervous. With 3 minutes, that's enough time to make a run. But they do have to make stops on that end of the court.
And not give the easy open layup like that.
Exactly.
Oratel has 26 now. That ball.
That was a tough shot with a hand up like that.
Clackamas will break the press, and a nice shot by pass. Anderson had a nice pass there to Blackham.
Yeah, I'm not sure pressing would be the best move for Blue Mountain at this point.
It's because they're just not.
Clackamas is, again, their transition game. They're beating the press. That's two, or that should have been 3 transition baskets. Now, again, the guy ahead, and he's got the shot. And got to finish those.
And good defense there by Clackamas. By Thompson, drives up and hands the ball off. Anderson out to Blackham.
Now's when you may see Clackamas kind of take some time off before they score.
The ball goes out of bounds. You don't want to get turnovers, though. In the game comes Nichols and Jesse Irina. So Blue Mountain, unless a miracle happens here, is looking at their first game, but their first defeat is a nice pass and lay-in by Year Out.
I mean, they're giving it effort to the last buzzer, but it might be too little too late at this point.
That's Luke Bingham. You look at all the players that are on. There's 14 score. They've really done a nice job of passing or getting the score spread around, kind of like a Gonzaga team. 14 and 10, 26, 10, and 19 are the 5 people on the court right now.
Right. I mean, it's impressive when you have 5 players in double figures.
Very, very good point. 1:22 left in this one. The Cougars are going to win this one and go to 2-1. Blue Mountain will start the season, or their season anyway, 0-1. But they got 2 more games coming up, Saturday and Sunday, to get a win. Anderson is a beast under there.
Yeah, we don't get to vote yet for MVP, but I would imagine his name would have to be in the running.
There you go. Good pass and nice move inside by Bingham. Under a minute to play here. And we're going to have another game, second header after this one. It'll be Pierce College versus, and I can't think of who it is right now, but
Edmonds, I believe.
Edmonds, there you go.
Titans.
Thank you.
Okay, finish that.
Blue Mountain still fighting to the end, but
You're out for 2.
you're out, and it's going to end up. Got some more points there. Getting a little sloppy here at the end there, Don.
Yeah, they've got to play all the way to the end.
Ooh, 3 points.
St. Nichols for 3.
Nichols gets a 3. Got 14 to go, and Anderson loses a handle, then stands there. That's not what coach probably wants to happen.
No, he totally lost his concentration.
Yep. Another 3 by Blue Mountain. Suddenly within, man.
It's a very respectable score.
No, it ended up very respectable. And that's going to end it as the Timberwolves ran off 10 points there at the end to make it a respectable score, 94-86 for the first game of the Rainiers Holiday Classic Invitational. So my name's Ken Whitko. Been a joy having you with us, Don. I hope you come back for our next game. And we will see you all next time here on our broadcast. Have a good evening.
Some things in your